Good morning, guys. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you're all well, and I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. Right, let's get on with pick a card off my page. The card reveal. Okay, so if you picked card A, this is what you've got. You've got release. It's about you releasing anything that doesn't serve you right now. It's about you releasing maybe any blocked or negative emotions that you're feeling. Maybe a release of them, a release of emotions, a release of people, a release of situations. However this resonates for you, but it's about you letting go of things that no longer serving you, so you can make way for the new, so you can move it forward into newness. Okay, so letting go of things, situations and people that are not serving you at this time, so you can make way for the new. Okay, guys, so that was card A. Card B. Card B is about you taking risk. How will you ever know if something will work if you don't try it? How do you know it's going to fail? That's just your head saying, oh, if I do this, it might fail. So what if it does? What is the worst that can happen? Absolutely nothing. You've tried it, and in fact, you've learnt from it. So now is the time for you to be taking them risks. However this resonates for you, is about you saying, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If it fails, I've learnt from it. So let's look at the positive side instead of the negative side, going, oh God, I'm afraid, I'm fearful in case it, flunks. So what if it does? You've learnt from it. You've grown from it. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort space. Growth happens when we step outside of that and we are prepared to take them risks. That's when growth, spiritual growth, really happens, and you learn from it. So this card B is about you taking risks, guys. Okay? However this resonates. Right. Let's get on with the reading. Oh, let's read what it says in the Moonology calendar today. Right, Monday the 8th. Let me put my glasses on. New moon eclipse in Aries. Today brings the new moon eclipse in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. If ever there was a day to hit reset and start all over again with some powerful intentions, this is it. Beautiful, that, guys. Beautiful new intentions. Right. Excuse me. Let's do the message for Monday, April the 8th. What's the message, please, Spirit? Strength. Some of you needing strength. Spirit send you need that strength. Having that strength to speak up. What Spirit's saying. Having that strength to speak up to people, to tell people, this is how I feel. I feel like some of you are bottling things up. Yeah. Right, take my embracement. Yeah. I feel like some of you are... What did I say? God, I can't even remember what I said now. Yeah, some of you need to speak up. You need the strength to show somebody that, you need to stand your power. Show strength and courage. And say, right, this is how I feel for fear. I feel like you're keeping... Right, okay. So I feel like you're keeping stum to keep the peace. Right, okay. Right, so I do feel with this strength card that there's something that you're wanting to say, but it's like if I ignore a situation, I feel like there's a situation going on around that you need to speak up about, and you need to show some strength towards another person. Because there's definitely a situation going on here around you where you need to show strength, okay? You need to speak up. But at the moment, you're just keeping stum to keep the peace of fear of being judged. But that's not the way that's not the way to go. You need to speak up about how you feel. I feel like with this ground yourself card, I feel like you're very much up in your head. If you see on all these cards, they're all showing me heads, which is telling me you're up in your head. You need the strength to speak up to a certain person on how you're feeling, because the situation is not going to get better. There's some kind of situation going on around. It is not going to get better unless you tell others, look, this is how I feel. So you need the strength and the courage to say, right, this is how I feel, this and this. But I do feel like you're too up in your head. You need to get out, you need to ground yourself, okay? Because being up in your head is not going to allow you to speak up, to come from your heart space. You're just going to be all over the show. So first off, I do feel like you need some grounding, okay? Ask Spirit, like, how do I move forward with this? Like, ask Spirit to help you. Like, how can I move forward? You know, please help me speak words of love within this situation. We've got a butterfly here, which is change, transformation. It's going to bring that in, okay? But there's definitely some serious conversations. Definitely some serious conversations there to have. It's going to bring in change and transformation, whether you're moving away from said person or what, but there definitely is about some serious communications and some decisions to be made. So like I said, whether you're moving away from a certain person or not, or people or individuals that, you know, no longer have your back or anything like that, it feels like you could be moving away because there's this feeling of serious conversations. You need the strength to speak up. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this situation. You need your voice to be heard. Yeah, definitely moving away from people. Whether that's in a relationship or however that resonates for you, but there's definitely this feeling of you moving away from somebody, certain person, because you have to make the decision, but you need the strength to do this. You need to ground yourself so you can come from your heart space with love, okay? See, we've got hope under the deck. Never give up hope. And this candle shining, it's not always going to feel like this, okay? But you need to gather that strength up to speak. Really have serious conversations to help you to make a decision on how you want to move forward. Like I said, if you decide to move away from this person, it's going to bring in the change here and transformation. It's going to change your life 100% and in a different direction. On this card, look, the rainbow here for new beginnings. So yeah, it's about you moving away from certain people. I mean, it could be family members, you know. It doesn't have to be romantic, but take this how it resonates. But it's definitely about you gathering the strength to speak up, having serious conversations before you make a decision. It's like you want to know where you stand in this relationship, okay, before you make a decision to walk away or even to stay. But things are not going to get better until you have serious conversations. Okay? I'm just reading what's in there. Yeah. Look how her other eye is covered. This is like you don't want to say. It's like you don't want to see what's going on. But you have to. It's like wake up and smell the coffee is what I've got to say. Spirit is saying that's funny. Here again, her eye is covered here. She's got her eyes shut. Look, he's got his eyes shut. It's like they've got the back. It's like you don't want to see this relationship, but you have to. You have to show the strength. It's because you're lacking the strength and the courage to speak up. It's why you're not seeing. Yeah? Eyes shut again. You need that strength to be able to speak up. Which is going to let you make a decision on how you want this to unfold, whether you're walking away, you know, but it's going to bring in new beginnings, or whether you want to renew the relationship. So you will have to have these serious conversations to bring in that change, to bring in new beginnings. And remember, Spirit is saying we can't fix people, we can only fix ourselves. Okay, so if you're thinking you're going to fix a certain person to fit in with what you want them to be, crap, it ain't fucking going to work like that. I'm swearing, because it's a strong message. You need to gather that strength to have a conversation, so it can help you to make a decision, because you can't be in the dark with this person constantly. I feel like they're just feeding you breadcrumbs when they see fit. Oh, have a few breadcrumbs here, have a few of them. You get their time on their say so. That's what I feel like. But it ain't, you're not available for that. They're either all in on the all out. Hence why you need to have this serious conversation. You need to ground yourself so you can come from a place of love. Okay, it's not about being nasty. It's about having serious conversations and deciding, what you want, what you both want, or ultimately what you want at the end of the day. Don't rush into anything. Just take a moment. Gather your strength, ground yourself, gather your strength. And it's like, right, we need to have a conversation. Like I said, doesn't have to be romantic, it might be, but then it could be someone within a family. Because sometimes family can be toxic. Sometimes we have to walk away from family for our own well-being, okay? So, guys, I hope... I'm just reading what it says. Yeah, it says on this card, this is a time to nurture yourself, to honour yourself and look after yourself. So yeah, having serious conversations with people, but never give up hope. Never give up hope that things are going to get better. Oh gosh, look under the card, forgiveness. Maybe you need to forgive another. But definitely serious conversations, guys. But in the meantime, look, self-love, look after yourself. So guys, I hope this has resonated for some of you today, but it's definitely about you having serious conversations and waking up and smelling the coffee. Spirit said that again, and see what's going on here, because somebody is not treating you very nice at all, and it's not good for you, okay? So ground yourself, gather the strength, have serious conversations. No matter how it works out, it's going to bring in new beginnings. And if it's a relationship, you're going to come together in a new way. It's going to be renewed, okay? If you can work things out. If not, you need to make a uniform decision. Do I walk away? What's best for me? Because it is going to bring in change and new beginnings, okay? You are going to see the light again at the end of the tunnel, because at the moment I just feel like somebody's playing you and just telling you what you want to hear, what they think you want to hear, and not being that great with you really. So guys, decision time. Make a decision. It's your life, and you run it how you want to run it, okay? So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Lots of love. Goodbye.